Cold world.
Cells are the basic unit of all living organisms. Organisms can be either unicellular or multicellular. Cells can be eukaryotic or prokaryotic. The difference between them is that prokaryotic cells lack organelles. Prokaryotic cells include bacteria, and eukaryotic cells contain animal and plant. The nucleus contains chromata, nucleopores, nuclear envelope, nucleoplasm, and the nucleolus. The nucleus contains instructions for protein synthesis and cell reproduction. It also contains genetic material called DNA. Only eukaryotes contain a nucleus. The nucleolus, it sits inside the nucleus. The nucleolus is a site for RNA and ribosome assembly.
The primary function of the mitochondria is to generate large quantities of energy in the form of ATP, given the name of the powerhouse. The matrix contains DNA of the mitochondrial genome and the enzymes for the citric acid cycle and the Krebs cycle, which metabolizes nutrients into byproducts that the mitochondria can use for energy production. Cellular respiration occurs in the mitochondria.
The endoplasmic reticulum, and it consists of cisternae, which are membranous sacs and tubes, and it has two regions, which are the smooth and rough ER. The smooth is where lipid synthesis takes place, and it has the ability to store calcium ions, which are muscle cells, and also function as a carbohydrate metabolism and detoxify drugs. Orange circles here are called ribosomes, and their function is to carry out protein synthesis, and they're formed of ribosomal RNA and protein, and they have cells that contain a lot of ribosomes and usually have a high protein synthesis. And there are two types of these ribosomes, which are free and bound. The free is in the cytoplasm, while the bound is where they are stuck to the ER, which is right here. The Golgi apparatus, or the Golgi body, and proteins here would be put into the lumen and then sent out to various destinations. And the process of the Golgi apparatus is it modifies and is a storage and also a sender. This is located commonly in eukaryotic cells and contains fat membranous sacs that are known as stacks, and they function to process and package molecules. Golgi has a cis face, which is up here, and it's faced more interior, and this receives, while the other part is the trans face, which is facing the plasma membrane. It exports.
Membranes, a bilipid layer, separates the interior parts of the cell from the extracellular space. A plasma membrane is better shown with the fluid mosaic model, showing integrated proteins, protein channels, globular proteins, and cholesterol. Membranes are barriers and can be semi-permeable and selective, making it regulated with passive and active transport.
The major function of peroxisome, located in the plasma membrane, is the breakdown of very long-chain fatty acids through beta oxidation. In animal cells, the long fatty acids are converted to medium-chain fatty acids, which are subsequently shuttled to the mitochondria, where they are eventually broken down to carbon dioxide and water.
Flagellum and cilia are essential for the mobility of a cell being prokaryotic or eukaryote. The flagellum is much like a centriole with the 9 triplets, but the flagellum has a 9+2 arrangement to propel the cell.